Again, the news this hour with the jury in the Daniel Penny manslaughter trial potentially getting the case as soon as today.
Well, it comes after the conclusion of closing arguments. Robert Moses in Lower Manhattan. Prosecutors are going to have their hand at trying to convince the jury today, right?
That's right, Rosanna and Kurt. Good morning to you. So was Daniel Penny a heroic protector or a criminal vigilante? That's essentially the question that these 12 jurors have to answer, and we do expect them to get the case later on today.
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
Prosecutors this morning will continue making closing arguments to the jury, considering the fate of 26-year-old Marine veteran Daniel Penny, who is charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide in the death of Jordan Neely. Penny has pleaded not guilty. The prosecution is expected to finish its arguments today. Once jurors receive instructions, they'll begin deliberating. An assistant district attorney told jurors yesterday, "You obviously cannot kill someone because they are crazy and ranting and looking menacing, no matter what it is that they are saying." Before she addressed the jury, the defense did. The police weren't there when the people on that train needed help. Danny was, Penny's attorney said. Neely had boarded an Uptown F train on May 1st of last year and started menacing passengers. The defense says Penny acted heroically by stepping in and subduing Neely, who was homeless. Penny placed him in a chokehold for about 6 minutes. The medical examiner ruled Neely died from compression of the neck. Penny's attorneys say other factors, including his sickle cell trait, schizophrenia, and synthetic marijuana use, contributed to Neely's death. His uncle listened to the defense's closing arguments.
It's horrible. Like it's just to see what's going on in there is sickening to my stomach. I hate for my nephew to be the circus.
This case has garnered such attention because of how race, mental health, and homelessness collided underground on camera. As was the case when he arrived at the courthouse yesterday, protesters yelled at Penny as he departed.
As we look ahead to the jury receiving this case, a couple things to keep in mind. First of all, if the jury decides to convict, they cannot convict on both charges. So it would either have to be manslaughter or criminally negligent homicide, or maybe neither. And the top charge in this case, that being manslaughter, carries a maximum sentence of 15 years in prison. However, in this case, there is no minimum prison sentence. So in theory, Penny may not spend any time in prison, even if he's convicted on one of those two charges. And we're live at criminal court this morning. Kurt, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Robert.